Hey everyone, it is week 4 already. Just wanted to say great job on the podcasts again this week. I was really blown away by the quality and the work that you've been putting in. So great job there. Keep it up. We've got this week and next, and we're all done. So this week we're going to talk about something that a number of you have already started playing around with, but some of you it's probably going to be fairly new, and that's going to be screen recording. A lot of you have been creating podcasts that show PowerPoint presentations and include music and a vocal track, and it's a really great way to make your presentations available online rather than having someone download the PowerPoint file that has your vocal recordings attached to each slide. That can be a little bit daunting, especially for someone who isn't familiar with PowerPoint or would rather just watch a video on the website. And so that's something that a lot of teachers use for supplemental online instruction, or making instruction available to students who maybe missed a day of class, or simply providing it online for further review, that kind of thing. So when we talk about screen recording, there are a number of things we can consider. First, capturing still images of your screen, where you simply take a picture of what is on your computer screen at that particular moment. A lot of software titles allow you to then add text or arrows or boxes, highlighting, things like that to that picture, so you can call your students' attention to something that you really want them to focus on. So on a PC, on your keyboard, you have a button that says Print Screen, and when you hit that button, you should get a window pops up that shows basically a picture of your screen, and then gives you some options. It gives you some editing options, cropping, adding text, things like that, and then you'd be able to save that image to your computer. For a Mac, it's a little bit different, but if you hold your Shift key, your Command key, and then hit the number 4 key, you'll get a little kind of crosshair. Instead of your normal mouse cursor, you'll get a little crosshair that if you click and drag, you'll create a box, and whatever you drag that box around, your computer will capture that as an image. So if you want the entire screen, just drag that box from, say, the top left corner of your screen all the way down to the bottom right, and you'll get the entire screen. This way it allows you to capture a very small portion of your screen if you just want something in particular, where on the PC side you hit the print screen button, then you would edit the whole picture down to the tiny image that you want. So other than the built-in screen capturing tools that capture images, you can get other software. Jing, for example, is a very good free program that allows you to take screenshots of your screen here and then add text, arrows, any other type of annotation that you'd like. There are other titles out there. Just a quick Google for screenshots or screen recording software, and you'll get a number of software titles. The other component to screen recording that we'll talk about is capturing video from your screen. So basically what I'm doing right now, and we mentioned this a week or two ago that we would talk about this, but that's what I'm doing now. I'm recording the video from my screen. It's also capturing my voice. In previous videos, I also captured video of myself using my little webcam here on my computer. But on the PC side of things, Jing, again, is a free program that allows you to not only capture the still images of your screen, but it will also capture video from your screen along with your voice. And I believe a number of those GarageBand tutorials that I linked up in week 1 or 2, that I have that tutorial website on, those were made using Jing. So those are some examples of what you can create with Jing. And there are other screen recording software titles out there for the PC. Again, just check Google and you'll find a whole list of them. On the Mac, Jing, and that's the beauty of Jing. It's cross-platform. You can use it on both Macs and PCs. It automatically uploads your screencasts, is what they call them, to a social website where you can choose to share those videos with the public. But Macs, you can also use QuickTime, the built-in QuickTime player. If you go up to File and then select Create a New Screen Recording, you get some basic screen recording functionality through that. The program I use is called ScreenFlow. It's a program you have to buy. It's about $100. But if this is the type of thing you plan on doing a lot, ScreenFlow is a really great program because it allows you to do some editing after you finish recording the video, adding text, adding boxes and arrows and things like that, zooming into parts of the screen after you've recorded the raw video. So that one allows a lot more flexibility in terms of how you polish and produce your video. So like I mentioned, there are a number of options. Jing is a great one to start with if you just want to play around with recording video and capturing images from your screen. ScreenFlow, again, is my preferred one on the Mac side of things. It is Mac specific, so PC users would not be able to use ScreenFlow, but there are a number of other options out there. Camtasia, for example, the same company who makes Jing, and then Adobe Captivate. That's going to be a higher power, higher end option that offers this similar type of functionality. But again, if you're looking for something unique, a little different from these options, a quick Google search and you'll find a bunch. So for this week's assignment, I know many of you have already dabbled in this, but this is what we're going to do. Create another podcast. And for this one, obviously you're going to have your vocal track, music, sound effects, however you want to use those. But then instead of a standard image or video that you record with a camcorder or a webcam, go ahead and incorporate either still screenshots of your computer screen or video of your computer screen into your podcast. So that might mean showing your students or your audience something online, or showing them how to do something on the computer that might require some step-by-step instructions. This is a great way to create step-by-step tutorials. And again, nothing too complex, 2 to 5 minutes, pretty standard like our other ones. So if you want to start with Jing, just play around with it. If you go to www.techsmith.com/Jing, it'll take you to this webpage. And up there at the top right, you can click the free download button and download Jing for free. And here toward the bottom, it does say what Jing can do. So you can take screenshots of whatever you see on the computer screen. You can record screencasts up to 5 minutes of the on-screen video. And then, like I said, Camtasia, and then there's another program called Snagit. Our other kind of more fully fledged screen capturing software titles made by this same company. But certainly start with Jing and see how you like it. Some things to watch out for when approaching the assignment this week. Like I mentioned, Jing has a 5-minute time limit, so when you're recording your screen, that's something you'll need to pay attention to. But probably more importantly, Jing, when you record video, Jing exports a file that's called an SWF. It's basically a flash-type file, and it's not something that you can import into GarageBand or Movie Maker, making it kind of pointless if you're wanting to incorporate video of your computer into your podcast. You might find another type of software title that will export to MOV or WM4 or M4V, those types of things that you can bring into GarageBand or Movie Maker, but the SWF file doesn't really play nice with those. So what you can do is stick with the screenshots, the pictures of your screen, and then simply use those to narrate and walk your audience through whatever you're trying to teach them, or try a trial version of another program. ScreenFlow, for example, I believe you can download a free trial version that will simply put a watermark over your video, so it'll say, ScreenFlow or something like that over the top of your video, but at least you'd be able to try it out and see if it's something you'd want to purchase down the road. Other programs, Camtasia, Captivate, those types of programs should also have trial versions. So you might just see what feels the most comfortable to you, or if you'd like to just kind of keep it simple and straightforward, go with the screenshot, because you can use Jing for that, but you can also use just the standard print screen for the PCs or the Shift Command 4 for the Mac folks. So again, if you have any questions, post them there on the Moodle site, send me an email, give me a call. I look forward to watching more podcasts. So this will be your assignment, and then check on the forum for your forum discussion as usual. Alrighty, so next week's our last week. I'll be posting that stuff hopefully by the end of this week or early next week, and then we'll have that Friday campus visit for our last meeting, and then we'll be all done. So good luck, and I'll talk to you soon.